Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Keeneland Racecourse here on Wednesday. It is the 23rd of April, 2025. Gonna look at the fourth race from Keeneland, but before I get on to that, remember, please follow me on Twitter, Horse Racing Kid 5, for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Remember to join me this Saturday for my opening night preview from Churchill, and just around the corner for my Derby preview. Maybe next Wednesday I'll have that up, but we'll have to wait and see. But let's look at the fourth race from Keeneland here on closing week. It's an allowance race going for a $120,000 purse. Races for 3-year-olds which have never won a race in the main claim starter or which never won 2 races here. We have a field of 16 horses entered, but only 12 could go. The distance of ground of 1,900 meters or mile 3/16 on the Keeneland turf course. Going to take the number 8 horse here, early adopter, as a top selection. We're going to go 8, 9, 10, 11 in the superfecta. 8, 9, 10, 11 super, top selection 8 horse, early adopter. This 3-year-old called by Lupe de Vega. Chad Brown trains. Jose Ortiz gets the mounts. The horse's most recent appearance came on the 8th of March at Tampa, 1 mile in the Columbia Stakes, and he finished fourth by 4 lengths that day. And he was wide, he was lackadaisical, and he just wasn't really showing up to it. I think first off the bench, he probably needed the race. I think a lesser quality race over a longer trip, which his horse I think is bred for through and through. I think this could be a stepping stone to a race near in the future, like the Hilltop, possibly with James W. Murphy at Pimlico, or even the Pennine Ridge at Belmont in a few weeks' time, or something going towards the Belmont Derby. Quite a few of these horses wouldn't surprise me if they end up in those races or the Penn Mile. But he just we needed the race last time out. Also getting blinkers off, which are really contrary to him. He had blinkers on last time, which I don't think was the key. He ran two back at Aqueduct in the Central Park, a mile on the inner turf course, where he finished third by a half length. He was stupidly wide, but he gained a lot of ground late as a just under 2-1 favorite. I think it was a half bad race in defeat there. And then the Pilgrim and Aqueduct on a yielding outer turf course, mile 16th in late September. He finished third by 4 1/4 lengths. So Kingdom had the jump on him. He had the check in the lane, which cost him probably a better position. I don't think he was going to win, but it definitely cost him second. But he ran his heart out that day. Late August at Saratoga, mile 16th on the inner and main special weight, winning by a neck, closing up from the back of the pack. Even with Manny losing the whip that day, he still ran terrifically. He's trading well locally. Coming here today at 3-1, I think he can win. 9 horse bulldoze for Todd and Irad to win also. On debut going a mile at Gulfstream in late January, not long in the main special weight. He finished fourth by 3 1/4 lengths, where he was just lackadaisical. He was wide also, but he came back to run over the mile and eighth in the main special weight Gulfstream back in early March on Found Up Youth Weekend, where he won by a neck, gaining a lot of ground, dueling up to the wire. I thought that was a very good race. Another run over the longer trip. He's bred for dirt, but his turf form hasn't been half bad. I'm going to give him a shot on the ticket. This horse, if he definitely wins today, you could definitely see this horse in something like the Belmont Derby. But a very good race here at Keeneland. Keep this one in your notebook for the race coming up towards for the big stakes race for this division coming up in the near future. But to recap my selection for the fourth from Keeneland, we're going to go take the 8 horse early adopter. Give kudos to the 9 horse bulldoze. 8, 9, 10, 11 super, 8, 9 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.